Hey everybody, this is Ben from Fullmetal Derpage, or Roy Mustang for people who don't know or I guess don't remember. Um, so here we are going to get started with this FAQ, and if you hear music in the background, I'm really sorry about that. I'm going to lower it just a little bit. I don't know if you could really hear it, or I don't know if it's just me. But yeah, I actually decided to do this FAQ on Sunday of A-kon because from A-Fest of 2012 and A-kon 2013, we usually get a lot of questions about who we are outside the cosplay and, frequent, different types of questions. So I chose five of the most frequently asked questions and finally decided to, I guess, answer everything. Hopefully this will, clear the air for everybody. And yeah, let's get started, okay? First question. Um, this one actually got asked a lot from people in the dealer's room that that knew about us, down to even fans and friends even. Which is, do you all get paid to do the panels? No, we don't get paid to do the panels. Actually, the convention doesn't pay us. This is strictly just for fun, just something we love to do. Never once did we think that after our first panel we'd actually keep on doing it. But it's actually way too much fun to just give up. And as long as people want us around, we're gonna stick around. Um, the next question is your Gluttony cosplayer Gluttony's voice actor? No, he ain't. But he's actually really good at it, don't you think? He's a really good Gluttony cosplayer, and he's really good at doing Gluttony's voice. And honestly, he was actually our original Armstrong, or he was going to be our Armstrong when he came into the group. But, being the fact that, they or we got to hear him do a Gluttony impersonation, and he just wanted to do Gluttony right off the bat, and it scares the crap out of Cammy and Belinda, or technically our Ed at Mei Chang. It just scares them to no end, but I think it's awesome. Let's see, our next question is, third question. Oh, before I go into this one, just know, let me just put it in a brief summary. Shit happens, guys. I will explain it, but shit happens. So the third question is, and this one was actually asked twice during our panel at A-kon and several times after the panel and once on our fan page, which was, what happened to Riza, Havoc, and Pride? Um, I still maintain good friendships with all three of them. A lot of us are still good friends with all three of them. But like I said, when we first founded the group, it wasn't as organized as it is now, and we had a little bit of disagreements on some things, and they left. Don't worry, they're all right, they're fine. Like I said, I still maintain a good friendship with them. They're just off doing their own thing. Although Pride, I don't hear much from her anymore because she doesn't really. Conventions were the only time we could actually see each other, and we just don't hear from her as much anymore because she doesn't get online as much. And like I said, conventions was like the one time to actually hear from her. Havoc is actually outside of the state right now, dealing with some issues, but like I said, he's doing great. And Riza, mind you, I'm not using names because I don't know if they mind it or not. Riza actually is doing her own thing. She's actually that girl with the big Pokemon, the big Onyx. She's the Pokemon trainer with a huge Onyx. Everybody knows her. Everybody sees her with that Onyx, and everybody loves her. But they're all doing great. They're still in the fandom. She's actually always with a Hughes cosplayer now, which they came up with a lot of fan fiction for Hughes and Lisa, which kind of scares me. But like I said, they're all doing great. Don't worry about them. I'll let them know you all said hi to them. Our fourth question is, how did the group get founded or started? I just put founded in there because it sounds better. Actually, Cami, which is our Ed, she's the one that actually started the group. She founded the group. She put everybody together. She had an inspiration. She had a small vision, and she started looking for other cosplayers who would want to be a part of it. Pretty much when the group was founded, none of us knew each other, or very few of us actually knew each other. And in the last 3 years that we've been a group and 2 years that we've been doing the panels, I've actually made the best friends with them. They are some of the most important people in my life. At this point, I don't know what I would do without them. But honestly, yeah, I really words can't explain how I actually feel about them. They're actually some of my best friends, and it's actually kind of hard because I'm not from the DFW area. I spend a lot of my time in the DFW area, but most of them are locals to DFW. I'm actually in the Austin area, and so is Havoc. You know, he's actually from the Austin area originally, but it's kind of hard to travel too much when sufficient funds. And our last question is, what other cosplays do you all do? And I'm pretty sure this question is asked to everybody, but I put that in there because, it was asked to us. And Belinda, our Mei Chang, actually, I don't know many of her cosplays, actually. I know she does Mei Chang, of course. She did Sakura for a while from Naruto. And then Cammy, of course, does Katara. She does Femme Ash. And I really don't really know other cosplays that they do. I don't pay attention. I'm sorry, guys. Please don't kill me. But then there's Art Gluttony. He also does Final Fantasy's Captain Sid. And then there's Zach, who, from whatever all of you probably know him as from all the T-Dragon videos, as the real Naruto. And then, of course, like I said, our whichever Olivier you want to talk about, which is either Emily or Jen, who Jen does obviously Olivier, and then there's Zelda is what she's most known for, and then of course Emily, another one that does Olivier for us. Of course, she does Olivier. That's her favorite, which she actually did Izumi for our first panel. Then of course she does Marie from Soul Eater. And then me, well, of course I'm gonna give you a list because I know why cosplay. Of course Roy Mustang, and then there's Jane Cobb from Firefly, which if you don't know what Firefly is or Serenity, watch it. I recommend it. It is the best show ever. Tammy's probably gonna kill me later for putting that in there, but yeah. But then of course there's Sebastian from Black Butler, Soul Eater Evans from Soul Eater, and I might actually do Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly also, I'm not too sure. But that's just because of expenses, you know what I mean? But yeah. Sorry I didn't have too many questions. I was actually limited time and it's like 10 in the morning. But the reason why I filmed it now is because it's the only time I get some peace and quiet to actually film. But until next time, guys, watch out for another CMV, more panels, maybe another FAQ, Cammy or Belinda, whoever decides to do one next. Until next time, guys, keep in touch on our Facebook page. I do not have a cosplay page, and I'm not sure about the others either. Our Panina, though, she does. Just look for Dende Cosplay. You can find her. But we all do have DeviantArt, I know that for a fact. Mine's recent, so you just look up Fallen X Angel 02 at DeviantArt. I don't really know how to work it. I've been using it very minimal, but I'll get more active on it, I guess. From my DeviantArt, you can find the others, and honestly, just look them up. But until next time, guys, see you later.